Hey members, I want to give you a little bit of behind the scenes of where I live here in Nova Scotia. So our tides here go up about 65 feet and they do it every 12 and a half hours. So where it is right at this moment, it's almost near to the bottom of the tide cycle. And so it changes by a half hour every day. So this here river is actually right near my home, and this leads out to the Minas Basin, which goes out, it's part of the Bay of Fundy. So the Bay of Fundy, if you just follow that road up there, just go over the hill and just down the other side, it's about 20-25 minutes, you'll end up in the Bay of Fundy. So this will eventually lead out there as well. So it's a really neat thing that Daniel and I do. We pass by it, tides up, tides down, and you have to look for the direction of which way the water is flowing. So the water, let me just see here, the water is actually going this way, so the tide is still going out. So when the tide switches, the water then starts to flow upriver and back in to fill all this in. And so you can see how high the tide actually goes. It's absolutely amazing. And it's one of the coolest things about living here in Nova Scotia. And it's a beautiful day today, and just a wonderful day overall. So just a couple of minutes ago, I was at the other place, and now I'm here at home. One of the reasons why we chose our home is the proximity to the main road. And so the main road is down here. This is Highway 1. And there's a super highway just up over the ridge beyond the home, which is the major highway that will take you all the way down to the airport. So you can hear the cars down here, but because the home is so far back, is that you can't hear the roads, or you can't hear the road sounds. So one of the things that was the determining factor for this home was the sound of the ambient noise, so that I could film without having to worry about over insulating the house so that you would not hear traffic. So it's kind of a neat thing. So we have a ravine on this side as well as a ravine on the other side. And Daniel has intentionally planted trees that in the summertime you can barely see the house. And so it's kind of a neat idea. So this is kind of where we live. So YouTubers, as I start my journey up to the house, one of the biggest factors about this home is that people think that our laneway is actually a side road up into a different section to a senior facility that is actually behind our home, but you actually have to go around on the real road. So what we did is that we had a lot of people, we still do, they travel up our road or up our lane, and they think that it's a road. And so Daniel, with his brilliant wisdom, thought about putting a roundabout at the top of the first section. So as we come up, and how it happened is that he was moving a tree and it fell, and he thought, well, what if we put an island? So we intentionally put an island right here. We've had a pretty windy day, so we put an island so people can actually go around this little island instead of going up to our level of our home, so they can turn around. What was happening before is they would start backing out and then back over the grass in the gardens. So as we come up, the dogs are ready for us. And there's also another roundabout here. So the senior facility you can see up over the ridge. And so we're gonna come around. So we've had a bit of wind here, so a lot of my stuff got knocked over. And we're just kind of building our way, making our property a home. And of course the puppy dog and Salty. So puppy dog is on the porch, just about thinking about going in, and there's Salty. And so it allows us to drive back down to the highway.